Most people don't overspend because they're irresponsible, they overspend because their brain is running the wrong money script. Payday arrives, you promise this month will be different, and somehow the money still disappears. Not on anything big, just small clicks, quick treats, late night spending. And then the question hits, where did it all go? Here's the truth nobody tells you, overspending isn't a money problem, it's a psychology problem. That's why more income doesn't fix it. That's why budgets fail. And that's why restriction only makes it worse. The real solution isn't cutting everything out or living like a monk. It's changing the system that controls your decisions before you spend. Stay with me. Because the first shift I'll show you is the exact reason most people stay stuck in this cycle even when they swear they want to change. They don't fix overspending by killing all joy, and that's the first mental shift most people miss in personal finance. A fun money cap gives permission to enjoy life without guilt, while still protecting long-term goals. This is one of those finance tips rooted in financial psychology, not punishment. When people stop feeling deprived, money habits get way easier to sustain. Think about friends. Joey wasn't stressed about every dollar, but chaos followed when spending had no limits. Now imagine if someone simply said, "Cool, $80 a week for fun, no questions asked." That structure keeps emotions out of spending and brings calm into personal finance decisions. It's a small rule that quietly upgrades financial education and reduces emotional blow-ups. The move here is practical. Pick a weekly number you can burn freely, cash or debit only. Coffee, a movie, takeout, whatever lights you up, it's covered. Studies in behavioral finance show people with planned pleasure spend up to 25% less impulsively. That's how a money mindset shifts from reaction to intention. This also helps anyone learning how to make money keep motivation high. When joy is built into the system, discipline doesn't feel like a grind. Over a year, a $75 cap can save thousands compared to random splurges. And once spending feels controlled, the urge to buy fast starts fading, which opens the door to a powerful rule that stops impulse buys cold. They don't say no to purchases anymore, they say not yet. That tiny pause is where financial psychology does its magic. The 48-hour rule creates distance between emotion and action, which is one of the strongest money habits in personal finance. Most impulse buys feel urgent, but urgency is usually fake. Think about the Wolf of Wall Street for a second. Every bad financial decision happened in the heat of the moment, driven by adrenaline, not logic. The 48-hour rule cools that rush. When someone waits 2 days, the brain shifts from craving mode to reasoning mode, and suddenly half those must-haves lose their shine. The step is simple and powerful. If it's not food, bills, or something truly urgent, it goes on pause. Write it down, screenshot it, or save the link, then walk away. Research shows nearly 70% of impulse purchases feel unnecessary after 48 hours. That's real financial education in action, not theory. This rule teaches how to make money stick instead of leaking out. It trains patience, clarity, and respect for future goals. Over time, people notice they buy fewer things but enjoy them more. And once impulses are under control, there's an even smarter way to simplify spending without tracking everything. They don't win with money by tracking everything at once. That's how burnout starts. Smart personal finance focuses on one pressure point at a time. Tracking a single category is a proven finance tip rooted in financial psychology, because the brain handles small wins way better than massive overhauls. Momentum beats perfection every single time. Think of Moneyball. The team didn't change the entire game overnight. They focused on one overlooked stat and let it compound. Money habits work the same way. Instead of attacking the whole budget, they zoom in on one leak, like food delivery or daily coffee, and clean it up slowly. The move here is clear. Pick one category that feels slightly uncomfortable but manageable. For 30 days, track only that. Use a notes app, a simple spreadsheet, or even a banking app. People who do this often cut 15 to 30% from that category without feeling deprived, which is real financial education in action. This builds confidence fast, especially for anyone learning how to make money and keep it. Small control leads to bigger control. Once they see, wow, I actually changed this, discipline starts feeling natural. And once awareness is locked in, there's a smarter way to buy that removes emotional spending altogether. They don't overspend because they're bad with money, they overspend because convenience is expensive. Plan buying flips that script. This is one of those finance tips where structure quietly beats willpower, a core principle in financial psychology. When decisions are pre-made, emotions lose their grip. Think about Iron Man. Tony Stark didn't improvise every suit mid-fight, he pre-built systems before chaos hit. Money works the same way. Planning grocery runs, online orders, or even Amazon days creates a rhythm. Random buying disappears because there's already a plan in place. The step is practical: choose specific buying days. Groceries on Sunday, online purchases on Wednesday, eating out on Friday. Outside those windows, nothing gets bought unless it's essential. People who batch purchases reduce impulse spending by up to 40%, according to consumer behavior studies, while still feeling free. This shift strengthens money habits without killing flexibility. It helps anyone focused on how to make money stop leaking cash between paychecks. Over time, spending feels calm, intentional, and predictable. And once buying is structured, there's a powerful mental trick that stops "I want it now" thinking altogether. They don't stop wanting things, they just stop buying on impulse. That's the quiet power of a wishlist parking lot. This is one of those finance tips that feels almost too simple, but it works because it aligns perfectly with financial psychology. Desire doesn't disappear, it just loses urgency. Think about Stranger Things. The kids don't rush blindly into danger, they pause, regroup, and plan. A wish list does the same for personal finance. Instead of clicking "buy now," they park the item on a list. Most things feel exciting in the moment, but boring a few weeks later. The step is clear: keep one running list on your phone or notes app. Every non-essential goes there, no exceptions. Review it once a month. Studies show that over 60% of saved items never get purchased, which means money stays in your account without feeling restricted. That's real financial education at work. This habit rewires how to make money decisions long-term. People start buying fewer things but higher quality ones that actually improve life. Money habits become intentional, not emotional. And once desire is slowed down, there's a smarter way to frame spending that makes discipline feel like freedom. They don't succeed with money by saying "I can't," they win by saying "I choose." That shift alone rewires financial psychology. Spending boundaries feel lighter than restrictions, and that's why they stick. In personal finance, language shapes behavior more than most people realize. Think about The Dark Knight. Batman doesn't ban himself from tools, he sets rules for how and when to use them. Money habits work the same way. Saying "I can get takeout twice a week" feels empowering, while never order food creates rebellion and binge spending later. The step is concrete: define what's allowed. 2 takeout meals a week, 1 Amazon order per month, 1 guilt-free experience every paycheck. Research in behavioral economics shows people are up to 3x more consistent when rules are framed as permissions. That's real financial education, not motivation talk. This approach helps anyone learning how to make money keep control without burnout. Boundaries protect progress while preserving enjoyment. Over time, spending feels calm, intentional, and predictable. And once discipline feels natural, there's one deeper principle that breaks emotional spending at the root. They don't overspend because they want more stuff, they overspend because they feel something is missing. Gratitude rewires that gap at the source. This principle has been tested for centuries and lines up perfectly with modern financial psychology. A grateful mind feels full, and full minds don't chase quick emotional fixes. Think about The Pursuit of Happiness. Chris Gardner didn't change his life by buying comfort, but by appreciating progress while staying disciplined. Gratitude grounded his decisions under pressure. In personal finance, this practice stabilizes emotions, which is critical for healthy money habits and long-term financial education. The step is simple but powerful. Every morning, write down 3 things you're genuinely grateful for. Not vague stuff, but specific moments, people, or wins. Studies show gratitude practices can reduce impulse spending by up to 20% because the brain stops seeking emotional relief through purchases. That's how to make money decisions from clarity, not stress. There's a reason Proverbs says, A cheerful heart has a continual feast. Gratitude creates that feast internally, so spending stops being a coping mechanism. Over time, people feel calmer around money, more patient, and less reactive. And once emotional spending fades, a bigger transformation begins to take shape. Because when the mind is aligned, habits change naturally, and that's exactly where everything comes together next. Remember how overwhelming it felt to open your bank app and feel that knot in your stomach? Like no matter how hard you tried, money just slipped through your fingers. Now you can see it clearly. The problem was never lack of willpower. It was missing systems, missing awareness, missing a money mindset built on clarity instead of guilt. You've already started breaking that cycle by changing how you think, not just how you spend. At this point, you understand something most people never learn about personal finance. Overspending isn't fixed by restriction, it's fixed by alignment. You've seen how simple shifts in money habits, grounded in financial psychology and real financial education, can create calm, control, and confidence. If this is clicking for you, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you don't miss finance tips that can genuinely transform your relationship with money. Now here's the next step, if you're ready to go deeper. If you want a clear, structured path to strengthen your money mindset while also improving focus, discipline, and emotional balance, there's a resource designed exactly for that. Holistic Health. Nourish your mind, balance your finances, transform your life walks you step by step through how to eliminate emotional spending, build sustainable money habits, create passive income streams, reduce debt intelligently, and stay mentally sharp under financial pressure. This isn't theory, it's practical guidance you can apply immediately. If you feel like this is your moment to finally change how money shows up in your life, click the link in the pinned comment now and start building a financial system that actually works for you. Check out the material in the pinned comment and take control of your finances with clarity, confidence, and purpose. This isn't about spending less, it's about living better.